It's cold. It's Tuesday, the 16th, looks like. Yeah, 16th. We are out. Walking the dogs. Hopefully, making enough noise for the turkeys that they know that we're out and about. We have a family flock of turkeys that's decided to roost around the area, and the dogs keep finding them. It's cold. It is. It was a 43. We were walking out. Put some real the fat pants. We're thin. But a lot of progress this morning watching as you know, we're in the stock market. So we're doing our diligence and doing our background and looking at ways to protect ourselves. One of the reasons that I use ChatGPT is because ChatGPT is things that I don't see. It sees things that I don't see. And one thing it brought up this morning was your stocks are in the red, meaning to me they've gained value, but my options have not. So I have valuable stocks in hand that are losing money because I did not make my strike price high enough. They have gone past my set strike price example. I have a Palantir set at 165 to expire this Friday, the 19th. Well, I don't want to lose that Palantir contract. That's 100 shares. That's $16,000 something dollars. I'm not gonna lose that. I get paid for it. Obviously, we haven't been down this path in quite a while, so there's gonna be some swearing involved. But Palantir trading at 161, I think today. I'm above my strike price, and I would have to sell my shares at 165, even though they're worth 171. So one way to get out of that predicament is to roll them forward, which means roll them forward in the date. So the expiration would be this Friday, 9/19. I'm going to roll mine forward to the week after, 9/26. What the kind people that want to do, because of my shares of Palantir are worth a lot more, they would like to again pay me $330 per contract share, or per contract, if I roll my shares 1 week out. Now where it really gets fun, you can see the fog up in the trees. It really gets fun is not only are you going to roll your shares out in date, but with Palantir, I can also roll them down. And that will almost, double my premium. Scary. It's about $500 if I roll them down to 160. I'm not going to do that because then I have to roll them back up in another week, next week, and that will cost me money. I don't want to. What I want is to... What's that, Ruckus? What I want is to make money on my shares again, twice. I made the premium when I first put them on sale. They got bought, and do it again. With my 2 Palantir shares, with my There's a 1 D-Wave share, my 2 BTS shares, my 1 Ion Q share. If the math is right, and ChatGPT is usually pretty spot on. Come on, kid. Stop in the middle of the highway. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be right around $1,700 in profit to roll my shares. See, he's always got to be the first guy. He's got to be the lead. When he stops and he gets past, he'll let you pass him because, of course, the smell supersedes all. But when he gets back, he runs up real quick because he's got to be the leader. And, well, I was just going to say he's got to be the follower, but for another week. Again, this is brand new to me. I didn't know about this. I knew about rolling. I wasn't sure who was making the money, who was getting profit doing this. But since I'm with 2 months into trading stocks, I'm still, wow, look at that awesome fog. Again, it's cold. That just shows how cold it really is. But yeah, I had no idea about rolling stocks. That's pretty good. But I do understand the point that rolling, I can only do it when the market is green. That's when my stocks will make money. What the stocks are going to do, I think, on Friday, tomorrow, after Mr. Jerome Powell speaks, is I think the stock market's going to crash. Not crash, I mean, we're going to go down by 100 points, 100, 200 points. I don't think the market's going to like what he's got to say. But if it does that, yeah, there's all kinds of avenues into this, but yeah, it's it's a lot of fun to think about. Of course, I looked in my regular brokerage account and I only have one small contract. Okay, I usually walk underneath that tree and I kind of scared. I'm looking at this guy down going, hey, wait a minute. I don't remember walking under that big tree. That's what happens when I start babbling. As long as I know the dogs know where I'm at, life is good. But that's, oh, excuse me. I want to be able to put this in my regular brokerage account so I can pull some income off this. Right now I'm doing it in my Roth. So coming up on my 55th birthday, here in another 10 years or so, I think I'll be able to, I'm kidding, I think I'll be able to, I think it's available to quit your job and start pulling money off your Roth if you're 55. I've heard that rumor. I remember checking it once. I honestly don't remember if that's a thing or not. I know I'd like to do it. I honestly couldn't do it because there's not enough in my Roth to make a living off of. It would not be a good move. Oh, excuse me, goodness. Not only would it not be a good move, but my wife would also kick my fucking ass if I ever thought of doing, well, I think about doing it every day. If I were to actually do it, she would not be on board. That would not be a good thing. Man. Hey, what's up, kids? I'm sorry. Bigfoot. Bigfoot could be out here. You never know. And actually, it is bear season, so I am wearing my camouflage. Even though there are no bear hunters out here. But it is foggy as shit. There's a bear. Ah! I'm kidding. That's my dog. Well, yeah. Bigfoot could live out here. That is true. We are deep in the jungle of Emmett County, Michigan. Emmett County is at the tip top of your middle finger. That's where we're at right See, because I'm not paying attention. I don't think we're close to where we should. I'm looking for landmarks. There's a spot up here where 4 trees come out of one, and it's right here. This is one of our landmarks. This is what I look for. I call this the 4 trees coming out of one. There's 2 trees right here. So if we take this, go automatically that way, there's a field 100, 200 feet in there. But since it's so early morning and the dew is still on the leaves, I'm glad they're not going in there because I don't like it wet. Wet and cold, 2 things I do not like to be. Tired and broke is another one, but yeah, cold and wet, I do not like to be. But with this guy in front of us, Ruckus, he has been diagnosed with hip dysplasia a couple months ago. So now he is strictly morning walks before everything heats up and he gets. Hey boys, come on. Now that was a bird that flew away. I don't know what a dog was doing with that bird. He has never, well, I take that back, never always. He has before put his mouth around a porcupine, thinking that it was a porcupine baby, thinking it was a friend. That was fun. He had to spend the night over in the vet ER. He had to be put under so they could go inside his throat and get the goddamn quills out of him. God, he was a fucking mess. He did that twice, not Ruckus behind me, but Mac, the big goofy guy. That guy. Hopefully he's learned his lesson. Knock on wood, they have not messed with anything with quills or skunk glands, stink glands, and a couple of years. Now I say that now, but I'm gonna regret that. I certainly understand. But yes. By the way, this is a trail that we have built through the woods here. Our dog Franklin found this trail coming out our first year that we were here. So Franklin made this trail, he found it. There's another landmark that we used, a big stump. That means we're almost to the trail we used to go home. Franklin found this trail. My wife widened it. Well, she made it passable so you could see where you're going. And I came out here with the Shetty and some other stuff and made it so you could walk through it without having to twist and turn and pull a fat walking through here. But it's gorgeous. I love walking through here. It's mid-September. It's almost fall. I mean, you can see. Let's do it. Let's just stop and look at the colors. Why be in a hurry? It's our day off today. Just enjoy the peace and the quiet of 131 a mile away. That's okay. Sound like opera. But yes, colors are starting to change. Don't take these ferns. They're susceptible. They're the first ones to go because they're closer to the ground, closer to the cold. There's another trail that goes to the top. Actually, that goes up to the big mountain up on the other side. We're in the valley where they clear cut to get into the big forest behind us. This is the path they cut between the 2 mountains, 2 big hills. Yeah. But in all the years we've been out here, we have not seen a single person. We've had dirt bikes that have been out here before, but we've never seen them. We've seen the tracks and stuff. But for the most part, this is OU hours. Nobody else comes out here. Actually, nobody else knows about it. What we did with our HOA is, when I was the president, we closed off a trail that was going from the street in the HOA to the back part of or to the front part of this property. The state owns it. We closed that. Our first HOA meeting as president, that ran between our property and our neighbor's property. So I couldn't bring it up because that would be, I don't know, not kosher. So I told my neighbor about it. And I said, you know, if you want to close this up, all you got to do is bring it up to the meeting. Hook, line, sinker. That's whoa. That thing got closed. All right, kids, we got to do some climbing. Hey, look at that fog. God, that sun's good. You know what? We'll climb with you. Get you. Let you see the sunrise over here, because this is going to be gorgeous. Doing this with no hands, so if I fall. What's that song go? You're overrated. Something I think I'm going to be sick, and it's all your fault. Something like that. This is. Now we got to climb down. I always wanted to go over this with my Jeep. I think I could. I just have to have the right, I have to get the right angle. I think I could, I know I could do some good climbing. There's some spots there. But I think for the most part, if I were to stay here, the thick part, if I were to stay here in the middle and then go over to the right, I'd be able to get my Jeep back there. But if I wanted to get my Jeep back there, I'd just come in from the way that I walked. It just so happens to be cut big enough that a Jeep can get through. Who knew? Ooh, boy, doggy. Look at that fog. Heck yeah. Can't even see the road. Can't even see the road. There's the song. No, that's gonna be okay. Can't even see the road from here. Nope. I feel like Andy Bernard in The Office trying to figure out the give me a taste of that coffee cake. No, God, what the hell was that? Can't even see the road. Oh, there was heat coming off of it. The Van Halen. Can't even see the road. There's heat coming off of it. Something. Wow, that's gorgeous. The sun's gonna take a long time to come up. It's just got a lot of fog. It's gotta burn off. But it's trying. Time to 8 o'clock, so it's another half hour or so until it gets out there. I think it'll be a nice sunrise today. It's gonna be a nice day again. Once it gets, it's gonna get in the high 70s, mid 80s today. There's a trail going up the hill. Well, that's a good picture too. Take a screenshot. Another screenshot. Speaking of Bob Ross, that looks like Bob Ross painting. Oh, smokes. All right, kids, we're gonna let you go. It's been, oh, we got a plane coming in. Doesn't matter, you can't see it. You can hear it. Can you hear it? Did you hear Jason Hook's guitar? 5-finger death punch. Don't get me started on Jason Hook. So this is going to bring up a story. Back when I was in the service, I was coming home. Can't remember if I was on break or what I was doing, but I was coming home from Japan. We were flying into Pelston up here. The pilot couldn't land. I can't remember if it wasn't snow. I think it was fog. Or it was, it might have been snow, because I think I had shorts on. I think that was the year that I came home. That might have been after boot camp. Boot camp A school. After I came back from school. Where's your brother? Ruckus! What are you doing? What's up? Come here. Come here. So he skitters for some reason. He's let me in. Something's out here. What's up? Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's go for a walk. He's just getting shit. Yeah, he's not moving. There's something out here because he's the nose. He knows. Where is he? A bastard. Where'd he go? Oh, he's in there. He's so black I can't even see him. Smile. But story. We're coming back from. We were trying to land here at Pelston. And the pilot was doing the circles, and he finally came out and said, "I can't land because I can't see the ground." Oh, God damn it! Now where'd he go? Oh, he's gonna get paid. Yes, he's gonna want to go home. I wonder where he's got out here. He's very aware. That's why he's so skittish. This guy's just happy fun. He'll play with anything, but he's the alarm if something's not right. He doesn't do that for deer. I wonder if there is a hunter out here. Here, boy! And that was just to let somebody know if they're out there hunting that we're out here too. Okay, there's no fresh tracks here, so I'm not worried about somebody being out there. Somebody could be down there. That's state land 3/4 of the way up. But you can't see shit. It's fucking foggy as hell out here. Huh. Ruckus! What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. What's up? There's the sunrise. That's gonna be good. Can hear. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Ruckus. Come on. No, His brother wants to go home. looking over across the way, so there's probably something over across the way. I mean, over there. The river is over there, so that's not surprising that something to be over there. That's something that might be, who knows. That's gonna be a beautiful day. God, look at that sun. We're so fortunate to be living up here. That's crazy. We said a couple days ago, we need to take more time and just enjoy what we're given. Yeah, says the old man. I was thinking about doing something entrepreneurial and starting to, hey, you're 55. Here's how it begins. With the oohs and ahs and the making a noise every time you fucking move. Jesus. And honestly, this idea came to me as I was looking at myself for socks, overalls, and so I haven't had on a white beater, and I did not give two shits. So this is what it must be like to hit middle age, not giving her a shit what you look like. I was happy with that. Folks, I'm going to leave you with sunshine shot. I'm going to go do our day off jollies and think about stocks again. Think about how I'm going to make more money. It's pretty cool. Stocks. Again, I'm just telling you what I'm going to do in stocks. Legally, don't do what I do. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I said it to begin with. I'm only 2 months into this. I'm still losing money, but hopefully one day I'll make more money than I lose. All right, kids, you guys have a wonderful day today. Have fun. Enjoy the day. Stop, look around, see what you're doing, and just give thanks. You know what? We got a breath. We got oxygen inside our lungs.